I'm doing. I shouldn't have done 1-4-1 because they're starting to do a turnaround back into C. Okay, so there you have me sort of comping and doing all that sort of stuff with the backing track also. Wonderful. All right. Such a beautiful tune. Alrighty. All right, now let's check out the what is this called? Djangology. So this is the next tune. It's kind of it's one of the tier 1 tunes. This tune called Djangology, and they don't have reference recordings for that because they assume most people who are into Django have heard this tune a bajillion times. Let's listen to Django's version of Djangology. Oh yeah. Now, I've never heard anybody play that intro. I'm sure Duvet and Daniel Garlitsky do that. But I in all my jamming, I've never heard anybody riff that. So that intro is not something that is commonly played, I'll say. Here's the melody. There's a lot of variations on this tune. Okay, cool. So that's Django himself playing his own melody that he wrote. Has a ton of improvisation in there, as does a lot of jazz. So let's check out Borelli Legrain, who has another like super popular, almost standard reference. This is a very famous record that is part of the Django revival of the 90s. Maybe this came out in 2000, whatever. And this riff. So this melody is much more standardized, and this is the way you're going to hear people play it in a jam session. Learn it this way. Except for that part of it. Okay. All right. So there's one weird thing about that in this recording, even though I'm telling you to play it like this, the B section, Borelli plays the B section twice instead of just once, and most people don't do that. That's a his thing on this record, on Gypsy Project and Friends. So where am I going to get my chart for, or where should you get it? Go to the same page, Django in June, get ready, and then go to 24 Gypsy Jazz Standards, and then get this one, second edition. I'm going to open this up and share the chart with you guys so you can see it. Let's see. Change that over. Hope you're having fun with this heavy dose of Django. We're in Django season, you might say. You might say. Kind of like Oktoberfest season. Hey, Adrian. Wonderful. And hey, guitars and beers. Yes. Hell yes, it's accordion. If you're just joining the stream, my name is Dallas, and I'll stream for about another 20 or 30 minutes, depending. I don't know how far over the hour I'll go. And I like to play a lot of Django Reinhardt music and gypsy jazz and swing. What I'm doing is I'm sort of showing how I play accordion in this ensemble, which is not really an uncommon thing. Django didn't make any recordings with accordion. Oh, it is showing. Okay, we're good. That does show. Okay. Wait. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. All right, it's this one that's got to change. Hold up. One moment. Here we go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to Djangology. Here we go. All right, so this is a really interesting thing. What I usually tell people on this one is the melody can also be your chord comping, and you wouldn't necessarily want it to be your improvisation, all of it, but it could be some improvisation. So let me get back to the visualizer here, and we'll go over the melody here. Okay, there's the visualizer. I'll show you how I play it. Let's do Djangology, and we'll do a backing track. Beep, 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 beep. I'll do the slower backing track, 140 here. Something like that. Usually how I play that melody, and there you can hear it with the backing track. Beep, 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 bum. Often it's faster though. Let me play a little faster here. 170. Okay, so